No compromises. Our expectation is passion fuel. Jester is the real. Is the real.
Good morning. We need people in the race. Get in here.
What's going on, Lansy?
Anyone been watching the Nordschleife 24? You got shit house weather over there, mate? It's pretty cold and wet here. Weather's changed pretty quickly. Seen a little. Yeah, I was watching. It started at like 11 o'clock last night. I ended up watching like 2 hours of it last night before I went to bed. I was watching a little bit of the night sessions before. Now I can't find it in my feed. On the TV, it was coming up straight away. Yeah. Yeah, no, we've had mad weather for like a week. Beautiful, mid-20, sunny days. But the wind came in last night. And yeah, it's been raining for like 12 hours. Yeah, legit, I can't find it in my feed now. I had like 3 or 4 different fucking streams at once that kept showing it. It's mad too. There's a wrestling tour in Australia at the moment. One that we used to go to, WSW. They basically sometimes they'll get an AEW guy. They'll never get a WWE guy unless they've just been released or a former WWE guy. They get TNA people, they get AEW people, they get everybody all over the indies. We used to go to it a bit. Bianca's friends, her boss goes. And it's getting big. Like they do it in Adelaide. They do it at I think it's at the football ground. They've got like an exhibition bit in the football ground and they do it in there. Then they do it in Penrith at the Panthers home ground. And they do it in Melbourne Pavilion. But it's getting so big over here that it's sold out. All 4 shows. There's one in Adelaide. No, it's 5 shows. 6 shows. 1 in Adelaide, 2 in Melbourne, 2 in Sydney, 1 in New Zealand. They're all sold out. So they've put it on live on YouTube. Like, that's mad. I was watching it last night. There was like 2,500 people watching it at the same time. It's pretty good for Australia, like wrestling in Australia, that it's in a position that it's able to sell out and go live for free on YouTube. They had heaps of former WWE people there last night. But yeah, last night I was intending to play a bit of Ark, and I ended up on YouTube all night watching wrestling and watching the Nürburgring. Yeah, Imola's tough, mate. This is a decent category to do it with, though. Better than the V8 supercar. That's for sure. Fucking tired though. That Star Wars racing game's out fucking in a month too. I was hoping I'd have a little bit more time, but I'll be able to pre-order it. It's a decent price too, but I won't be able to get it next month. But I wouldn't mind getting that as soon as possible. But I didn't realise it was so close. 10th of next month. What's going on, mate? Oh, fuck, I need to wake up. Right, I haven't done one of these yet. But yeah, hopefully we can get just whatever points we need left today. Because it's not looking good in terms of player numbers. It's going to be another thing too, where the last week of the championship is going to be a 10-day round. Like, it's so weird. I get the way they do it. They match it to the month, not the week. But it just leaves some weird rounds. You end up with a 10-day round or a 12-day round or a fucking 5-day round. Someone who's not here. Who is it? See Max Verstappen get some fucking air, nearly take himself out in the first lap that he was in the car. The exact spot he got air too. I've done it in a video game that many times, and I have not been able to save it. And he fucking saved it, put the car back down. Some of the things I already seen that dude do, like, I don't know how he didn't crash, but at the same time, he's a fucking freak. Put your socks up. Lol. Whoa, 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 whoa. Hey.
Okay, mate, be careful on the first few laps. You need to warm the brakes and tyres. I'll let you know when you can start to push. You've got 5 minutes left. Mate, the telemetry is showing you've lost a lot of downforce. Box this lap.
Shut up, Dave. All right, did you not see what happened there, Dave? Shut up, mate. Get the marshal to push me back out. Oi, dickhead, push me back out. Look at him, look at him. He's a fucking, you know, the clowns at the show that you put the balls in their mouth. Look at him. He just needs some clown makeup. Fucking who was that? Who's the BMW? What do you mean, mate? Like the engine that the game runs on? Unreal Engine, you mean? I thought they created their own engine for this. Like the Giants. I thought that was half the problem. That they created their own engine for this, or that they were using the farming engine or whatever, which I don't think's Unreal. I don't know. Don't really care. But I know that was part of the big controversy. Was like right 6 months before it came out or whatever, they changed the engine. Put it runs on. Mate, I watched the whole thing yesterday, about the Fox engine, which was created for Metal Gear 5, which ended up being the last game that Kojima ever did for Konami. And they only ever made 3 games on it. And that was Metal Gear 5, Metal Gear Survive, and one of the Pro Evo Soccers. And apparently that Pro Evo Soccer played really fucking well. And just recently, Konami got rid of, like, they're disassociated with the Fox engine. But basically, the whole story was about how it took them 10 years to make this Fox engine. They're working on Metal Gear forever. And then Konami and Kojima have this falling out. But basically, they made this engine, which at the time was one of the greatest engines ever and could still be used for so many other games. And it made 3 games. And it's been buried by Konami. Yeah, Unreal, of course, would have been better. But I've heard also Unreal with racing games. A lot of sim racing fans aren't the biggest fan of it. Was Frostbite? Frostbite would have been cool, I reckon. Frostbite would be very interesting just because of physics. Physics and damage, I think, could be emulated really well on Frostbite. I don't know if there's any races that have done Frostbite, like serious races anyways. But Unreal is Unreal. I know a lot of developers don't like it. Go to 4.2 final. 5th and 6th. Yeah, copy. I felt fine though, truthfully. I've gotten very, very used to your gearing.
Nice driving, you grabbed P2. We're on the front row for the race. We can get them into the first corner.
GG, too bad. Oh man, I am so stiff. Hip, backs. Hip to my back. Go Team Orange. Team Set V's. How would you say it? Set V's? Set V's? Set V's? I am at Imola. You are at Imola.
Get them into the first corner. Come on.
Hey, mambo Italiano. Oh, see you later. I love starts in this car. That career mode got me so used to starting in this car. Go banana! Oh mate, this is so much more chill than the V8 already. I did the wrong way though. I was meant to go V8, GTO and then get in this. Because it would have been going from hardest to easiest. Because that V8 is hard. Around here. Yeah, I've gotten really prone to this setup, Holland. It's very comfortable, but I love being able to go down to first properly, like maximise the revs. It was a car that you could always drive comfortably, keep it in second, third as you coast around certain turns. The way it's set up here, it's like comfortably aggressive. It's not aggressive, but it's like you have to be precise with all your gear drops, all your revs. There's not really much coasting in this setup. You know, there's no coast at all in this setup. It's faster to be dropping every gear every time. Like that. Rather than ride second out. Oh, he didn't invalidate the lap. What's going on, Lewis? How are you, mate? Oh, that was fucking perfect. Yeah, same, mate. I was telling the boys, we got World Series Wrestling over here at the moment, and they sold out They do 5-6 shows over here. Adelaide, Sydney, Melbourne, New Zealand. They sold them all out. So they've thrown it on YouTube for free. I was watching it last night. Karrion Kross, Matt Riddle, heavyweight title, main event. It was pretty good. Priscilla Kelly, Ash by Elegance. Fucking Good Brothers. I'm looking for 7th. Oh, wowee. Oh, that was ridiculously aggressive. Only the graphics one. What engine do they use then? Because I know when it came out, using the farming engine, a lot of people were saying, like, using that as a prime reason to just rip the game a new one before it even really... Yeah, the new one, that's what I thought. Yeah, it was some new system that they built. That's what I had... I remember when we spoke about it with Sora. And then even in the Kevin Boland interview. Been a lot of gaming studios too, a lot of different genres when they've changed a, you know, an engine, fundamental engine that it runs on 6 months to a year before release. Cyberpunk did it. That fucked them up. Be interesting to see though, I think, and it's the next patch or update, how they're taking, what is it, memory or whatever, away from the CPU and getting the GPU to deal with it, because that's where the game struggles. They can even do that to like a fraction, you know, a decent fraction. That should be a major improvement in the way the game runs and handles everything. What I still don't get, and I don't think it could ever be explained to me to make it make sense, is how come the game's so small? Why is it only like 25, 30 gig? Why has it got like over 100 cars in it and all the tracks that it does? Why is it only that big? Like, it's not a... Like, I mean, I don't want to complain in this day and age. Like, I fucking wish we had more 30, 40, 50 gig games so you could fit them all on your console. But why is any other game that comes out today 60, 80, 100, 120 gig, and this thing's only 25 gig? Like Gran Turismo. I know why that's so big. Not only the car list, but just the graphics. But I mean, Gran Turismo is like 130 gig, man. Like, why is this install size so small? Like, it was like 16 gig day one. I thought it was broken. Like, that makes it feel like a beta. 16 gig. It's like a demo. But yeah, why is it got, how is it able to have so much in it but keep a relatively, like, very small install size compared to everything else that's on the market? That's where I, like, scratch my head. And I've been bringing this up a bit lately because, like, of that install size, 8 gig of it is for mods. Can we just increase that again? Not the 8 gig for mods, but add another partial separated gigabyte drive for replays. Because that's all consoles need to be able to save them, because it's a memory issue of how big the replays are and how much the game... Because even when you do single player, you can only watch 15 minutes of replays. Like, no matter what. Like, you can finish a race and then go to watch the replay, and it'll, like, depend on where you are. Like, say if you're at Daytona and it's a 10-lap race, it's going to show you 7 laps. Yeah, well done, mate. You know, like increase it to like 40 gig. Yeah, well done, boys. All 4 lads. You can usually tell, bro, with the... So when the names are like this is when it stands out. Because they're all capitals. That's when you see that it's no this LS Jester. But every single time we go into a race, I scan it. Yeah, we won't go down that path today because I will just keep repeatedly saying, what a sad cunt. But we do need a little bit more chaos and carnage to finish off a little compilation I want to put out. Seeing as YouTube's fucked and won't let me remix anything. The endurance with no one in it. Fucking joke. GTO in half hour. And GT again in 12 minutes. So what would be the endurance? What would the next crack it'd be? And no one's in it, there's no point doing it. I'm not doing GT3 normal. If I'm going to do it, it's going to be the endurance. But I'll just re-enter GT. I have decided I will do no more than 2 GT3 races a week. The Enduros are different, but still a track like Kalami, GT3. 2 of them a week. 2 for the normal ones, 2 for the Enduros, and I do not do any more. I will not do any more. I will not contribute to the sheep show that is this game and the fan base. Even because, like, even when it gets pointed out to them, other people, not me, they defend it. Like, they say that, like, the way they say it, we're crying that no one's doing these races, which is reality. It is reality, but they just don't give a shit. Like, they take the piss. They love their GT3. It's all they can drive. It's all they want to drive. They don't give a fuck. Like, we're the sad cunts because we want to drive old cars. Like, but I know I'm not the only one. I've been seeing there's a group on Facebook. Keep seeing the posts for it come up of people complaining about the Porsche, complaining about GT3, someone pointed out in like the space of 2-3 hours every single time they went into a race, the only race that had more than one person in it was 992 GT4 GT3. Everything else, they were like, people are clearly trying to do the other races because there's, you know, one in one in another, one in another, one in another, and then fucking a dozen in No, like this. So I know I'm not the only one. I know I'm not the only one. Complete random people that I don't know are complaining about it on Facebook. I'm just beating the drums the loudest, as I always do when it comes to sheep shit, meta shit, and games that have variety and people that refuse to use them. Like Gran Turismo used to be a great example of it. The Nations Cup. GTWS Manu, Manufacturer Series. You get more people entered in Toyota for that series than what would enter Nations as a whole. Like, you go into your division in manufacturers, Oceania, Asians area, there'd be like 500, 600, 700 people. You go into Nations in your area and it'd be like 50 people. Like, and Manu was nothing but GT3, GT4. 8 races of it, 10 races of it, 6 races of it. In the end, it became nothing but GT3. Nations was a different race in a different car every single week. So like 6 races, 8 races of an F1 car, a road car, a Red Bull competition car, a GT3. Like, and those races, that series itself, would get ignored. And it was like Gran Turismo, a game that's got 500 cars in it from top to the bottom, and it would get ignored. And like, that's the pinnacle. Like, even when they go to the World Championships, the best driver in the world is the bloke who wins Nations. And then in the general fan base, they get excited for their Manu series again, but they're scared of Nations. They're scared of driving a car like this in Nations. And Gran Turismo makes you drive this exact car a lot. Not this exact one, but same year, a modified version of it comes up heaps in Nations. Nobody wants to do it. And it's been like that for 5-6 years. I feel like when I first got into Gran Turismo, Nations was the more popular one, and Manu was the more sweaty one. But like, it was like Nations was made for every person to have a crack at, whereas Manu was like, you have to be in a competitive car, you have to be good. And this game's already become the same. Like, and it's the audience doing it. They only care for it. And then they think they're sick cunts when they're doing it. Like, it's cooked, man. It's cooked. More players that help, but it's the player base. We've got plenty of races, and the player base just do 3 races a week. How many do we actually have? It's like 16, something like that. Where's the app? Yeah, I've seen the new one, yeah, Lounsey. I've seen Meta in the Audi. But yeah, every time they add a new GT3, it always becomes the Meta. But I have heard the new one's off tap. Right, so there's another Enduro in an hour anyways. GTO will probably miss that. Alright, there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 series. 17 ranked divisions, 17 ranked series. The player base does 3. I'm currently ranked in like 6. 3 of which are the ones that the whole entire player base does. 17 options. They do 3. Go play Gran Turismo, cunts. Seriously. You want to just do, like, just go play Gran Turismo, please. You'll love it, guys. You'll love it. You'll do so much spa. Yeah, he's not on the game enough anymore, bro. They've got no respect for him at all anymore. He's got to hold his own confidence and shit. But they like, you've got to maintain appearances in that for them to give you any credibility. Even him. But I did notice, bro. He had a rough night. I checked in on a few of them. I mean, he still talks to me, so I still make the effort to talk to him. What's going on, Shabs? How are you, mate? We'll see. I mean, they're not really chill. Ranked races are a bit shit at the moment. Yesterday's were good. Day before and the day before that and the day before that, I was fucking turning into Mad Mel Gibson. Kablah! My nipples. Ah, it hurts when you squeeze them. Can't get over that one yesterday. That one yesterday was like, what's going on, sugar? The second race yesterday, Kiel Army. Like, I just can't. Someone like 360 in towards me like a fucking boomerang, man. Into the first turn, and then just me and two other dudes in the wall at like light speed. I think one of the dudes, it was probably the dude who caused the crash. He quit before he even hit the wall. His car disappeared before he even hit the wall. It's fucking donkeys. Absolute donkeys. Yes. All right. Second haul of points here. Then I need GTO. And I need a second haul of points to the... There's still a lot of races I've got to try and get in today. Kiel Army, Endurance, GT3, and then 2 GTO races. Yeah, bro, that's what I got into an argument with someone the other day, and there was 2 sides to it, 2 opinions, 2 different views. Then after that, I end up in further shit because of it, which I blamed the initial incident on. Regardless, I ended up making it back to like 7th. And the person that I'm arguing with and haven't quit the race. And they tried quoting patience to me, and I just wanted to stick it back in their face and be like, finish the fucking race, mate. Finish the fucking race. Finish the fucking race, yeah? I'm driving around with heavy damage from turn 1. But I went at it hard too because John had already criticised them for so many DNFs. So I just played on it. I just was being a savage. I didn't give a shit. Maxie said I was being like Hull, which made me pull my head in. But at the same time, like I felt the insult. I felt the insult. But it made me pull my head in and calm the fuck down. They do, sugar. This weight is only for the people that want to do these races. If you're doing GT3, GT4, you'll go into one of them and you'll come out. There'll be in between a 1 and a 5 minute wait to the next GT4, GT3 or 992. And you get in a loop because they're always short races too. You'll come out in between 1 and 5 minutes to the next one. You just get in a loop of just them. And it's quick. 3 races an hour. More than Gran Turismo. These ones, you'll be lucky to do 2 an hour. Race itself, 20 minutes, quali, etc. But then, yeah, because when you come out, you've either just missed one or you got to wait half hour to the next. The time they have at the moment, bro, they've done this for 3 weeks in a row. I'm fucking ready to kill someone over it. Like, I can't believe, I'd like to speak to the person who lays out the combos and what their logic is behind them. So they do that. They make sure that GT3, 4, and 992 don't clash. They currently have NGT, GTO, V8 Supercar, and one of the others. I think in this case today, the Enduros. So NGT, GTO, V8 Supercar, my 3 favourite groups for ranked racing, and the endurance race, all starting at the same time. 3 of those races are at the same fucking track too. And they've been like that for 2 weeks. Like 3 categories. Same track. Like, I don't know what they're doing with their combos, bro. They're not even pulling them out of a hat. Like, it's not even like Gran Turismo pulling them out of a hat. Like, this is planned. The fact that they have 3 categories all racing at the same track week in, week out. Like, it's... I don't understand it, bro. I don't understand what their logic was behind any of it. They're leaving us with no choice but to go and do the generic boring races. Like, it's fucked, bro. And the practice thing has been the biggest criticism for ranked and custom multiplayer lobbies from day one, bro. From absolute day one, people have been like, why can you not join a lobby in session, whatever. Yeah, no, GT3 and 4, they're boring, bro. They're so fucking boring. Alright, so what was it? That back to 2. That back. What did you say before? Something about 6. We're still topping out. 1 click each. Seem to top out earlier than I do. Can probably bring more 6 back where it was. Right. Leave the last 2. So that, yeah. I can't even remember now. Fuck me. Back in a sec, guys. Oh, this guy. I've backed off so many times, and I just keep catching him, like, in one turn. Now I'm not even going to get a crack at 2 laps. I've got 1 shot at this. But I've backed off, like, every time. I just keep backing off, and he's still just fucking there every time I come out of a turn. Oh, my God. I should have just went from the start. I thought I might hold him up because of my tyres. Thank you.
Check and flag this lap. End of session.
Oh! I should have invalidated that lap probably twice. Don't think it's going to be good enough. Fuck, close. Second lap, could have got there maybe. Ooh. Come on.
Let's get a great launch and take the lead.
I'll
We can win this.
I'll try, Dave. I'll try, mate. Oh, too bad it's gone off. Or someone's taking him out. Someone's already quit. Pushing these track limits with this setup, man. But, like, comfortably. Getting away with it. It does. It does. You've got to really control the throttle, Lancey. You've really got to control the throttle on the rear end of the car. The moment it's in a slide, you've come off the brakes too hard, or you're not back on the throttle. Either or. You got to balance the two. Can't come off the brakes too hard. And you got to keep, like, the moment it feels like it's sliding, you have to keep that, like, you have to kick the rear back in. The grip of the rear. But not too much, because it'll overdo it quickly. It is a unique feeling, this car. It does take some getting used to. It's what I feel they took away from the 964. 964 was an even better example of it, just slower. But yeah, you don't want to be sliding in this car. There's a fine line between sliding and like kind of still traction, you know, powering forward. I'm near 50-50 here and 85% pressure. But it's a nearly 50-50 car. Very perfectly balanced. But it does everything at the rear. It has to brake at the rear, like not has to. But the way it drives, the way it uses its traction, you want to pull it up at the rear so you can use the rear to begin your turn. Doesn't rely on stopping at the front end and then, you know, using the rear end to accelerate out. The rear end needs to pull up so then you can control that slide through any exit. But it's very much a smooth is more. You can thrash it, you can slide around and drift in it, but it won't be good for the car's tyres at all. And it's very, very hard to keep temperature in the fronts. Because it's basically full rear-wheel drive. Full rear-wheel drive, rear-wheel brakes. Front wheels barely do a thing. You got to be careful on the curbs with the front wheels. But yeah, even before I started getting all these other setups from the boys, I was driving a lot of this car in career mode. 100% authentic. Drive it in the wet, that's something else. Takes some getting used to. Oh. That's what I most love about it, mate. So I seen someone complaining about it somewhere else. Like, rightfully so, but their complaint, though. They were saying that they have to change their wheel settings every time they jump in a different car. They don't have the right wheel settings. I have to change my wheel settings ever. Ever. And even now, you see it. I barely change feedback settings on the cars. But that's certainly not a thing. You don't have to change your wheel settings every time you get in another car. If you have to do that, then your wheel settings are not right in the first place. Because for the last 2 months, I haven't changed anything. Plus 3 months, I haven't changed a thing on my fucking wheel. I didn't put fuel in my car. Gotta be fucking shitting me. I just had quality fuel.
Fuel's low, mate.
Yeah.
Box is
Yeah, I realised, mate.
box is
I realised, mate. Oh, I realised, Dave. Well, there goes that win. Oh, I don't think I've ever boxed at Imola. Where do I slow down?
We're looking for a clean stop, mate. Watch your speed and hit your marks.
Fucking painful. Painful. Fuck's sake, man. This slow crawl out too, you just want to punch something. Fuck! I've done that way too many times. I fucking wish there was like a fucking warning or an indicator before you started the race that tells you don't have enough fucking fuel in your car. But that would be too hard. That'd be asking too much. Something they expect us to have a hold of every time, even though we can't trust loading and saving setups. And you can't have a different qualifying and race setup. You have to build them both from the ground up, or it'll just overwrite the other one. So, fuck them. No wonder it happens to me all the fucking time. Get off! Oh, that's so fucking frustrating. This race could get fucked. I'm so cursed with NGT. I did this at Bathurst a couple of times. I am so cursed in this class. Like the amount of wins I have coughed up. Coughed the fuck up in this class. I'm kind of done with it. It's actually shitting me. Because the races tend to be very boring for me. And then something fucking just minor. And I choke it up. Like, look at the pace difference. 1.5 seconds plus 2 seconds in some cases. Fuck off. Fuck off. Just put the fucking fuel in. Good recovery for you, mate.
Well done, mate. That's P3. P3.
Someone must have quit. Ooh, I wouldn't mind doing the NGT. Sorry, the GTA. 911. The Porsche was already a popular car, Paul. And truthfully, before 2.0, it was in that group, Aston Martin? No, the TVR. The TVR was pretty much the meta in a big way. The Porsche was never fast enough. And I think now it's been nerfed, but it's the best driving car. It's not a case like the GT3, where that GT3 is broken. The acceleration alone, that car is so broken. Yeah, I'm not in contention in this, but it's Daytona and it's a GTE, so. No worries, mate. Fucking, that should have been another 50 plus, easy. Yeah, 41. Coughed it up, mate. And then the endurance, 18 minutes. Yeah, I'm going GTE. And fuck it. Better the devil you know. I've been avoiding it every time we've done GTE. Sick of having to fight it. Been a while since I've driven it. get into this one, guys. Daytona. These cars are way better to drive than GT3s. And the meta problem over here is just as bad. Oh. Man, imagine how much money Red Bull have been making off the bloody Max Verstappen on board. 70,000 people currently watching it. It was like 100,000 plus last night. It's just been going non-stop. Imagine the ad revenue on that sucker. I was thinking, like, if he does leave Red Bull, like, what would his liveries be like? How different would it be? The fact that he can have a Ferrari and a Mercedes with a Red Bull livery on it. He's pretty privileged. The sound on the device has not dropped out for the last 2 days. It's a bit iffy. Oh. God, this thing feels really low. Makes its top end changed. Yeah, there's no way. Not with it topping out. Oh, come on. Fuck's sake. Get out of here. How did you not pull up? Fuck off, man. Well, then you managed that fine in second. Come on. Fucking. It's the one thing with this track and these cars, just that turn. They really don't want to get on the brakes hard. They lock up, and if you get on them not hard enough, you just don't stop. Such a fine line at this track.
Checkered flag this lap. Wrap it up. You just pumped the fastest lap. That's P1. Fantastic. Focus on the lights. Yes, get a good launch and hold on to P1.
I think Chook just got murdered. This thing's such a cheat code compared to the Corvette. Fucking hell. What's going on, Drew? How are you, bro? Miserable old wet morning it is. Yeah, I might have to later, but it won't be on for a bit. Mrs. is homesick again. That's a 42. I wondered if they were chasing Kerry the other day. I wondered if they were possible. I was pushing. We're going to try to get to a mid 42 for that. As soon as I was two and a half tenths up in that first sector. cheat code. It's the Max Verstappen Nordschleife line. But yeah, it did. It looked pretty spot on, didn't it? Like how I'm doing some... I'm trimming the hedges at that turn. I've taken a big chunk out of that turn. Be awesome to have Kerry back in this one, or someone like John to race and see what's capable in the draft. Because I thought you could get 42s in theory if you had two GTs towing each other. So maybe 41s with someone like John. Which is just rapid for Daytona.
Final lap. Almost there now. Keep focused.
Definitely got used to the braking as it went on. Yeah, sweet. Definitely. Kane. Good win. Ridiculously fast. Such a broken car. I was nearly 3 seconds faster than the other guys in it. But I can drag the Corvette down to low 43s. This car's so quick. Like a cheat code in a bus stop.
Sensational result. That's the race win. See you on the podium.
do another endurance either later or tomorrow. But we definitely need to fill one of them. Maybe even later tonight. Alright, GTO. No, all good, bro. Pit stop. Change tire. Copy. Oh. Okay, Kenty's doing open lobbies tonight, 7 PM. Maybe jump back on for that later tonight.
Verstappen leads the motor race for Windward Racing and has opened up a gap of 4.7 seconds to his teammate Maxime Martin in the number 80 sister Mercedes AMG. Peter Mackay and Arjuna Kankapati in the Global Broadcast Centre, bringing you all over the
Yeah, look, guys.
over the next little while. Mercedes AMG 1-2 at the moment, but can they survive the night here at the Nürburgring?
This is what it should look like. Ah, they just had the best shot of it. Hang on. This is what it should look like at night time. Hang on. You know what it should like? Look at that. Right. Why does ours not look like that? Ian didn't pay the bills, you know? We don't have lights like that on the pit area. Anyways, looks awesome. Even the stadium on the left-hand side, the grandstands, they're all lit up too. Full lit up. You can see them from the opposite side. Ooh, Super GT. Steve's getting in the car. Where are they running? They're running ninth. I wish I could bring this up and we could just sit here and watch it in between races. Like, that would be cool.
conditions, as well as they prepare that car ready to go for another stint. I know you're a fan of a Porsche rally car. I'm also someone that's quite partial to that. Just looking at that driver lineup, by the way, we often talk about how you want to that's going to cost
What's going on, John? How are you, mate?
for some of the competitors to be released from the pit stop. You want your driver lineup to try and be as close
Yeah.
in body shape and height.
Yeah, I didn't see any Jimmy's. I mean, like, obviously that was the stint just before, yeah.
Seat inserts and all of that.
I watched a lot last night.
Let's look hard top in the car.
Fucking, I'm so tired because, like, it started at 11.
You've got some adjustment with the pedal trim.
I watched nearly 3 hours last night.
Pedals, but that's one car where
And then the missus woke me up at like 7. I had like 5 hours sleep, if that.
get all their drivers comfortable.
Watched a little bit more then, but I just remember it was dark. I don't know who was in any car. I was barely awake.
In the pit phase cars, this is the thing again. It's sometimes when you look at cars and
I seen
you see the
Twiggy was doing it.
you think, oh no, what's going on? But often very much part of the plan. And at least the crews here, at least an hour stint, they've got a chance to just grab a little micro snooze if they can. I always feel sorry for LMP2 teams where those cars can only run for about 35 minutes, particularly somewhere like the Rolex 24 at Daytona. Those crews do not get much chance to rest at all. Wilder Motorsport running this year at GT3R, a full GT3 spec car. They run cup cars all into full GT3R with Alex Brundle on board, former class winner at this event. Nice surprise to see him on board, and I mean this with the greatest of respect to Alex. He's a very accomplished driver. I almost think more of Alex as a TV and commentary personality than a driver nowadays, but I mean that with the greatest of affection and admiration for his ability behind the microphone. I guess there's a lot of people that think the same of his father, though, as well, right? Because
She's homesick today, Loungy. She should be. But yeah.
recognize him as the voice of Formula One. So yeah, no, I totally understand where you're coming from. Alex still does lots of driving, especially in classic cars. So I think he keeps himself busy. But when I say busy, that also means behind the wheel he is literally busy because he's driving cars without much downforce, less grip from the tires as well, and always watching some of the onboards on YouTube that he puts out. Very, very fascinating to keep an eye on. Our live ticker has ticked through an update for the
Has the other
Porsche, by the way. They were
Lambo made its way back into the... Oh, wait, is that it there? It's 6? Yeah. Yeah, it has. Okay. The Lambo that fucking started on pole. Fucked up.
they were looking really strong in that category before that. So with 12
Had contact with Verstappen's partner. Man, the light... Like, even this, man. Like, come on, guys. Like, they gotta fix this shit. I wish... I'm gonna bring it up. I don't care. I'm gonna fucking bring some of it up. I'll lose my sound though, won't I? I want to bring some of it up. The lighting, like just even the onboards. Just even the onboards. Like, they don't even have... They're driving around with like normal beams. You see when they turn them up. You see when they're flashing them. Like,
very much following their progress. They're not done yet.
you know what I mean? This game.
To the story when they're telling it in bars around the Nürburgring over the coming months, because of course Misha Khairuddin lives in the area, but Jimmy and Steve, etc., they're here regularly to compete in the Nürburgring Langstrecken series, and now long-standing teammate with Manuel Metzger, very experienced, multiple pole sitter overall.
Yeah, exactly.
Race
What lighting?
feedback as well.
Like, I've showed it multiple times now. Like, just in the whole pit area, John. The Ferris wheel behind it, and then the stadium on the other side. Like, it's lit up as it should be in an event like that. And it's not here in the game at all. Like, no one paid the bills, bro. Like, they're in the pits now, and it's so lit up, bro. Like, it's so lit up. It's like being in a hospital, cunt. It's so lit up.
Chance to chat with him a few times in the pits and paddock, and he's
Like, look.
He did cop a little bit of flack where he asked a fairly
Oh, that was crack. Well, anyway, that's the pick. We don't know those whites. Yeah, no, I know. In game settings, I know. I've been saying, like, once you realise that too, like, yeah, it was pretty funny. But yeah, look. Fuck off, chat. Fuck off, chat. Oh my god, I'll smash you, phone. But like, look at that. See what I mean about the lighting? And just, even look at that. Look at the lighting in the background. Like, whatever's going on over there. But, like, just the onboard stuff alone. And you can see the difference between low beam, high beam. You can see, like, all the, and this is something they do with, like, the LMPs and shit like that too. Like, all the cars that are in the highest category have, like, the extra sets of lights and the headlights and shit. You know what I mean? Like, nah. I mean, it's a game built around endurance racing. Mate, yeah. It's fucking dumb. Chat! Did you see that, chat? Like, it was the same after the Daytona 24, John. After that, I felt the exact same way. Seeing that, the way, like, even, you remember what that was like, 4 or 5 a.m. with the fog? It looked like Silent Hill, and that's because of how good the stadium lighting is. It lit up all the fog. So it just looked like a snow, you know what I mean? Like, it was iconic. Yeah, what's he bitching about? Loki, Dan Loki. I remember him. He's a fucking clown, that bloke. And he thinks he's... But yeah, what's he bitching about? He's a clown. He's a clown. He's one of the ones, literally, like, condescending, backslapping, always, like, blocks you, but has to have the last word. Like, any adult blocks another person because that's it. They're done. They don't deal... To block someone and then still have to have the last word? Sort your shit out. Sort your shit out. That's like fucking saying to your parents, you know, you're running away from home and you're fucking sitting in your room, like. That's really, 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 really oxymoronic. Like, counterproductive, man. Don't block people and then keep replying to everything that they say or emoji reacting to everything that they... I know they do. I know they do. Like I said, it was Fernando. Like I said, Tank didn't seem to have a problem with what we said, John. It got sorted out, especially when I pointed out the crap. And they did say, oh, everybody needs to pull their head in. And then it was hours later that I was banned. Hours later, like 3 hours later, bro. After a certain person showed up in the chat. Another admin showed up in the chat wanting to condescend and back. I fucking know, bro. So I'm done. Like, I'm done, John. Even the fact that I put my video out there and only fucking spoke about that little bit for like 1 minute. Yeah, it sucks too bad. I'm done, bro. Like, and the NDA stuff attached to this game. Just why? Why is there so much secrecy? Why is there so much secrecy attached to this game? Attached to the fucking people that they sacked, attached to people that have walked away, attached to the DLC. Why is there a fucking NDA on just every single fucking aspect of this game. The fucking physics engine, the fucking track fucking scanning, the fucking tire physics, the DLC, all the devs. Nobody's allowed to fucking talk about nothing. Nothing. It's sus.
lap as anybody. Great driving, mate. End of session, mate. Check and flag this lap.
Ah! Fuck. I don't think I quite had a second, John, but I had fucking close to it. Should be interesting.
P3, we're on the second row. We can win from there.
Good luck, lads. Just a quick boys here. Basically the V8 supercars, but different cars, different people, similar pace, similarities.
Come on, mate. Nail this start. Impressive stuff, mate. That's the fastest lap of anyone. You've been given a penalty. You've got to give the time back. Slow down and move off the racing line. Track limit penalty. You've been given a track limit penalty. Take it on the chin.
No! Wowie! Just turned into Woody Woodpecker. Fucking hell, what was that? How? Fucking 30 for 30, mate. This shit's working. That was ridiculous. Oh, I should have died 15 times in 3 turns. That deserves a flex. Fucking. I was doing well holding the 3-second lead to the guy behind. Yeah, I gotta change gearing for this. Car's too slow. Oh, John spun! I'm gonna steal this. Probably. No. It's American. Yeah. 100%. That's why he was moaning about it. And the one time I'll say, and quote, moaning, when he made his video about the Audi GTO, I was like, for fuck's sake, mate. The other 4 cars are finally competitive, or 3 of them, and you're complaining that the other one isn't 4 seconds faster than any others anymore. Yeah, he thought you were some Aussie that we used to know. I'll take that. I'll take that. I was consistent. Wait. What? What just happened? Okay. It just put the German on top and then I was like, wait. I've had that happen, man. Good race, John. Good pace, mate. I need to fix my car's gearing. It's got no acceleration compared to you guys. It did.
We did it! That's P1. Brilliant!
Yeah, I'll take that. Oh, I will take that, Dave. I'd get excited, mate. Beers are on me, Dave. He's probably already drank them all anyways. He's a pisshead. Oh, endurance. Yeah, I guess I'm gonna do it. Yeah, I'm doing the endurance. Doing the endurance. In the Merc. But it. Max Verstappen. I mean, it's not Max's. It's not the exact one, but... Yeah, all good, bro. Get in whatever. Just get the points in there. That's all I care about. Just get the points in. And then I don't have to touch Kialami again now. Just want it the other way. I didn't want to have to do it tomorrow. Be last chance to do it. Just doing it. And twice as many people registered for the normal version of the race. On a game built around endurance racing. You know, I was thinking, every time they do Nord 24, it happens. Same, every time they do Daytona, it happens. You get thinking of, like, you know, hosting a race, whatever. Nord 24, 2 ideas. 1 outright, the 992. I'm already becoming pretty accustomed to it. A lot of people really like to drive it, and it would be wild around Nordschleife. But a multi-class race, the 992, the 964, the MX5 at Nordschleife 24 for like an hour. Because just seeing the different cars at Nord, the classes, like the insanity from like the top class to the bottom class of how much pace difference there is. And it just made me think of the chaos that you can have in this game. But how cool it'd be to have, like... I mean, it'd suck at Nord. It'd spread out pretty quickly. But if you had 30 people, and you had, like, 6 or 7 in the 992, and then, you know, a dozen in the 964 and the MX5, that'd be mad. An elite group, and then everyone else just kind of having fun. Driving around for an hour. Yeah, you could. Nah, it'd be hard as Lounsey with the way you've got to drive that thing now too. Nord would be incredible in that car, I reckon. I've never tried it. It'd be mental. You know what? I'm not going to qualify for this because I don't care. I just need the points. And I want to see some carnage at turn 1 that I've usually been the victim of or causing. Yeah, but still just the way it is with curbs and shit. Nordschleife being Nordschleife. So what are you in, John? The NSX. The NSX is really good here. I've seen some people do some really good times in it. Alright, so 17 laps. It's like 62 litres. Something like that. 63 we'll go. Yeah, that's because I'm not gonna qualify. Psychosocial. That's one of my songs that's in the mix. Shout out from this one.
As an Irish lad working in the...
Four more likes, guys. Oh, here we go. Once again. Just, you know. So we can just keep hammering this home, guys. We'll just keep hammering it home. Still see more than you can on the game. Still see more than you can on the game. Every time there's onboard footage at night, I'm just like, yeah, you can see. I know, like, I was tripping out last night watching it. You just know where they are. Like, if you know Nord, whenever you're watching it, you know where they are. You don't need no track map, nothing like that. No worries, Lounsey. Have a good one, mate. Like the exact spot that his car lifted off. The up and over. Done it that many times on Gran Turismo. Go, Pete. NSX on pole with 38.8. Ah, and it's gonna. The wheel was moving on its own. It was like that. And I went to reset the wheel. And it went back to the home menu. This fucking game. It just tears you a new one every time. Like, just stuff. Oh, it just kills me. It just kills me. Can we fucking fix this home menu shit? Can we please have the game having the ability to play in the background when you go to... And I shouldn't have even went... And it's still doing it. The wheel's still doing it. That's all I was trying to do. Why is it... This game's fucked. Genuinely fucked. I was sitting in the pits, not even driving. And my wheel was doing its own thing. And I went to turn it on and off. And it took me back to the home menu and disconnected me from the fucking race. Because it's fucking retarded. And it can't do simple tasks. It's fucked, John. It's fucked. And then even in this situation too, how's there no reconnect? Like the race hasn't started. Qualifying's not over. How's there no reconnect? How's it not able to throw me back into it? And that's going to count as a DNF. Literally, bro, I was watching, I was spectating, and I noticed the thing was vibrating, and the wheel was like... And I was just watching you. And I went to turn off the wheel. And it disconnected me from, like, just this shit. Every time. Every time. It just absolutely sucks you out of it. I think that's it for me then. I really wanted to do that race. I needed to do that race. I'm fucking every time, bro. I just want to pack it in so bad with this game. I just want to pack it in. Every day I speak about it. It's like I just can't do anything for a couple of hours before it needs to fuck something up. Case in point. Yeah, every day. And what's this new grey screen shit that it's doing? Where it disconnects you from multiplayer and you've got the music playing in the background and you can't access the main menu and you can't do anything. It's just grey. That's new. Since the last update. Like just... I can't accept it anymore. I can't accept the basic fucking shit that this game cannot do. I can't. There's no excuses. There's no... And then won't even say excuses. There's no reason. There's no... anything. There's no explanations. There's no... We know what the fuck we're doing. Because they don't. But that's a joke. That's a fucking joke. I was fucking... Like, it was like 3 things wrong at once with their game. I'm spectating. And the wheel's thinking I'm racing. And then I go to turn off the wheel. PlayStation button. Straight back to the home. Disconnect. Grey screen. It's like 3 things in the space of 30 seconds. That just shouldn't happen. Have you ever known a game? Yeah, the timer, John. Don't even fucking... Don't even, mate. The amount of... Don't even. Have you ever known a game, though? A racing game. We could increase the genres. to like a shooting game. A shooting game has a story mode, but relies heavily on multiplayer connectivity, ranked and custom lobbies to continue its life throughout its lifespan. Even if you're a Call of Duty and your lifespan is only going to be a 1 or 2 year thing until the next one comes out, they have a fucking pissy little shitty career mode, story mode, and then everything's multiplayer. This game is exactly the same on a racing format, right? Because the career is the same thing for every single category, right? The career is just the same events, the same races, same cups, the same everything, just across every category. So once you've done it once, once you've done it twice, you've done it all. You just go to another series and it's the exact same races, right? So it's the same. So the game relies heavily on multiplayer, working. And it's been 6 months and multiplayer still doesn't work. So where's the validation? Where's the where's the date of too long? I questioned this in 100 days. Where's the date that says enough is enough? Multiplayer should be fixed by now. Like, for a game of its size and its scope and its caliber and what it's attempting to do, when is enough time? Let's go to Google. Let's go to Google. Right. How long after a game's release is it acceptable? Well, no, unacceptable. Unacceptable. How long after a game's release is it unacceptable for multiplayer servers to be unstable? How long after a game's release on games release of video games, release is it acceptable for multiplayer servers to be unstable? What is the usual time that it takes a developer to sort out multiplayer connectivity? Done. Connectivity. All right, ChatGPT, give me your shit. Let's go. All right, there's no universal acceptable timeline, but players and developers usually judge multiplayer stability in phases. Launch week, 0 to 7 days. Unstable servers are often expected, especially for big AAA games, free-to-play games, cross-platform games, games with unexpected popularity. Common issues: matchmaking failures, login queues, disconnects, high ping, or rubber banding. Most communities tolerate this period if developers communicate clearly, hotfixes arrive quickly, problems improve day by day. Examples: Helldivers 2 had severe server overload at launch, Diablo 4 had queues and instability early on, Final Fantasy 16 historically had expansion launch congestion. 2 to 4 weeks after release. This is usually the critical window. By this stage, players expect stable matchmaking, reliable lobbies, consistent reconnect behavior, which is what I just kind of brought up. Major crashes fixed, better regional routing and pin handling if severe issues still exist after a month. Community patience drops sharply. Steam reviews often turn negative. Streamers stop recommending the game. Population decline can accelerate. At this point, players start saying this should have been tested before launch. 1 to 3 months after release. If multiplayer is still unstable here, most players see it as an unacceptable unless the game is in early access, the studio is very small or indie. It's neither of them. The networking architecture required major rebuilding. Persistent problems after several months usually suggest poor netcode design, underfunded server infrastructure, back-end scaling issues, engine limitations, weak Q&A testing before release. Games can recover from this, but reputational damages become significant. What usually gets fixed quickly versus slowly? Usually devs, within days or weeks, fix server capacity, login authentication, matchmaking bugs, region routing, crash fixes, queue systems. There are often more back-end scaling problems that can take months or years. Desync, hit registration, rubber banding, host advantage, tick rate problems, cross-play synchronization, and peer-to-peer networking limitations. These involve core networking architecture and are much harder to rebuild after. This was one fucking question. One fucking question. What players generally consider reasonable? John, this shit should just be getting put in Discord right now. Players usually tolerate a rough first weekend. Some outages in the first 2 weeks, occasional disconnects early on. Players usually stop tolerating daily disconnects after a month. A month. Broken matchmaking after several patches. Several. Try a dozen. Ranked instability. Constant lag. Months later. No communication from developers. Bro, is this talking specifically about the biggest factor? Communication. Communities forgive instability much longer when developers acknowledge issues immediately, provide ETAs, release frequent patches, share technical explanations, and avoid pretending issues don't exist. A transparent studio can keep goodwill for months. A silent studio can lose goodwill in a week. I'm going to make a video based on this. This is brilliant. This is gold. Industry reality. Modern multiplayer games are much more complex because of crossplay, cloud servers, skill-based matchmaking, anti-cheat systems, massive concurrent player counts, and live service backend systems. Because of this, perfect launch stability is actually rare now. But by around 4 to... Here we go, we're finally here. By around 4 to 6 weeks, most players expect the core online experience to function reliably. Beyond that, criticism becomes much more justified. Did you all get all that? Did we get all of that? I'm going to pin that one. Thank you very much. GT1. Fuck, I haven't done GT1 for a long time. Yeah, 100. It's just done, bro. Done. Done. Too bad. Literally, I'm posting it in our Discord at least right now. Anyone else that wants to read, I was not talking through my ass there. That was stuff. Yeah, I haven't done GT1 for ages. I still need another GTO, so I guess GTO. Then we're done. I need the endurance race done. That's why I'm pissed off I got disconnected from that one. I need the endurance race done. But yeah, GTO. GT1, I literally haven't even done one race. I've done an LMP race. Got 76 points for that win, John. Thank you very much. To take it down. No. I didn't put it in their Discord. My Discord. Yeah, I did, John. I did, mate. Thank you. $76 points. But yeah, it was you, me. It was because of the top four. You, me, Tier Nizzle. You and him are Division 1. I'm Division 2. I think Bird Person's Division 2 as well. It's because of the top four. And after all that, too, I've only recovered 2 points. Now, one of you can put the video in there when it gets put up. One of you can put the video in there when it gets put up. No, I'm out, bro. I left. I left it again. But a 1 week ban without an explanation. And like John knows why it happened. He's seen it. And even now, after the fact, he could 100% tell me whether I was deserving of anything. And I wasn't. I was not. And he knows he was. And the double standards, like it's what he's pointing out today. He's pointing out the double standards of the very same thing is still happening from the people that I was saying were just as guilty. Like, I pointed out the hypocrites, and it said, hang on, the way people can't have criticism and stuff like that, but people can have opinions, and these clowns could criticize the opinion. Like, it was just this. That's all I did. And they banned me for it. Like, the worst thing I said was, this is cooked, you're all cooked. Because of the double standards. That's literally the worst thing I said. This is cooked, you're all cooked. They were calling each other clowns, kids, unk, shit like that. Emoji reacts to each other's opinions, clown, shit, popcorn, groan, all this shit. That's it. Said this is double standards. You've got people who they're allowed to complain about anything they want, like the shit that they sit there and talk about for hours on end. The insignificant shit. And anybody who brings up the same thing that they clearly know is a fucking issue, they just shut it, like they see it as dissent. They see it as dissent, like they shut down heaps of people. They don't get, like, even after the where'd the cars go, where'd the cars go, where'd the cars go, they literally started, like, telling people, don't ask where, like, you know, they started timing out people and shit that were saying, where's the, like, just because they got sick of dealing with it. And they expect people to be in their circle jerk in the Discord seeing every conversation. But then if one person posts one sentence or one, they jump on them like a pack of fucking dogs. Like it's, and I pointed out all of that in a politically correct, well-spoken, well-worded way for a good few paragraphs back and forth until it just escalated with being ignored. Anything that was said was being ignored, and there was shit stirring on both ends. And I just called a spade, and then that's when I was like, you're all cooked. There was like 3 or 4 of them, and they were all jerking each other's comments, and I was like, you're a pack of bullies, like a pack of, you think you're adults and better than everyone, and you're a pack of bullies, a little bunch of coward trolls, like in a Discord. They've got beef with anybody who's got any platform. Yeah, but he can call you unk or old man or... So yeah, it's not even worth it. They're literally not even worth it. They're literally not even worth it. Like, they can be the gatekeepers of something that's going to stay broken if they have their way. They don't even race AI. They don't even race AI at 100%. They can't. You should see the group, like you should see them all. They all like 70%, 60%, 80%. They're complaining that they can't beat it. Like they don't even play the fucking game. They just hot lap. They just test and tune. Drive their cars and jack off. Like I get it. I like the feeling of the driving too, but you got to be racing people, not yourself. I've done enough racing myself in this game to last a lifetime. That's with people on the track. But these blokes don't even... They don't even play the... Like, they just test and tune. Hot lap. They think they know the game. Drive one car once on their favourite track. Spend 3 hours setting it up. They think they know the game. I reset the game too, guys. I reset the game. Do we need to? Hang on. We'll take the piss. You ready? We'll take the piss. I'm going to take the fucking piss, guys. I'm going to get back on it later tonight for some lobbies with Kenty. Open lobbies, 7 p.m. 7 hours from now. I might even just get back on and just capture. Did the same thing yesterday too. Did the exact same thing yesterday. And I lost like literally every day. Something like this happens and I lose rating. Disconnect from one, don't connect to another. And I reset the fucking game. I reset it. Everyone knows. You have an error with multiplayer, it's best to reset the game. Because you'll just keep having them after that. I reset the game. I reset the game and we sat there looking at a timer for fucking 10 minutes. And failed to connect to 6 other people. Go have your say on that post, guys. I know not everyone's had their say. Seriously, you might have all voted. But go have your say. It's getting a good reaction. A lot of votes. A lot of from the heart comments. Go have your say. Please, on that post of mine. Get it semi-viral. Community posts like that come up in a lot of other people's feeds. And we're going to make a little video today. But yeah, I'll be back tonight. It's getting to the point too, like already with what it's done today and yesterday, I'm going to, like the endurance thing, I'm going to potentially not get my points now because of the game. Like I'm leading like 3 championships in ranked, and this is the type of stuff that like where it's like, what's the point? What's the point? So yeah. Anyways, have a good one, guys. Sorry that it had to be such a fucking disappointing and frustrating last half hour or so. Racing was really good from the top to the bottom all day today. Every race, there was some good people there, some fast people, some good points on offer. But it doesn't fucking matter. Because it just doesn't work. I think we've got a few hit pieces coming. And hope that they do something. And then we're done. Because there's nothing in it anymore.